Hello everyone, welcome back. So I will be sharing with you what I do for my skin and for my face and hair on weekends. I don't have so much time on weekdays, so I usually do everything on the weekends. So I thought let me clear my face, which I haven't done for really long. So I'm starting off by doing my upper lips. I have used to do it in a salon, but I have stopped it because it used to be really painful with the thread, and waxing was not doing anything for my upper lips because I have very light hair on my face. So it used to leave a lot of hair behind and it was very frustrating. So I use this brown face applicator for my upper lips. I don't use as in I don't shave my upper lips because I don't like the effect it gives me. So I use this applicator just for my upper lips. It's meant to be used for your whole face, but it's quite painful for the rest of your face, so I usually only do it on my upper lips. So I'm also going to shave the rest of my face. I already have a video on how I shave my face, so if you want, I share some tips and tricks in that video, so I'm going to link it in the description box if you haven't seen it already. So I'm just going to prep it before I start shaving. The blades that I'm using are from Mini, so you can use any shaving blade. A lot of them are available on Amazon. So I'm just going to shave the, what do you call this area, the peach fuzz, yeah. So I'm going to clean the peach fuzz and I'm taking it a little higher. The video that I showed you was for demonstration, so I did not do the whole face, but today I'm going to clean everything. And if any of you had any doubts whether this has given me, those of you who have watched that video and were in doubt whether it gave me thicker hair or anything, it didn't, which is why I'm doing it again, and I have done it quite a few times after that video as well. So it's not giving me any thicker hair or anything. So, and in fact it gives quite a smooth finish after you have done it. So I'm going to do the whole face today, as in both sides of my cheek, around the jawline, and I will also do my forehead, which I didn't do in that video. So I will clean everything. Make sure you don't do this on dry face because it's not a good thing to do. It's not a good practice. So use a face oil, a light face oil, nothing too greasy, and keep reapplying it. Don't do it dry because when you run the blade across your skin, it kind of takes off the oil which you have applied. So it's better to reapply it and then shave, and do smaller strokes. Do not remove everything at once because there are chances of you cutting yourself. So do smaller strokes like I'm doing. And I don't do this every time. I do it just once a month or sometimes two, that's it. I don't do it very often. But if you are planning to shave your face, it's not necessary. If your hair on your face does not bother you, then don't do this, because once you start doing it, you will have to continue doing it because you won't be it's difficult for you to see your face with hair once you start taking it off. So so if you don't mind facial hair, then don't do it. But if you plan to do it, then make sure to take the necessary precautions because it's your face and you don't want to do anything to hurt your face. So be very careful. And like I said, if you don't need to, don't do it. And if you are not comfortable with shaving, then you can even use face appliators. The brown one is good, but like I said, it's really painful, especially around the peach fuzz area, because the skin is sensitive there. I mean, your entire face has sensitive skin, but it's a little more sensitive in that area. So if you are not comfortable with appliator, shaving is the best option. Waxing I wouldn't advise because applying so much pressure, pulling, it's not good for your skin anyway, and imagine doing that on your face every now and then. It's not a good practice. So I had waxed my face a couple of times before, but I stopped it because it did not make me feel very good, the kind of pressure I used to apply on my skin. So I stopped it, and I'm quite happy with the effect shaving gives me. I don't need it very often, but if you have like thicker hair, thick black hair, and you're too hairy on your face, then you may have to do it a few more times than me, because I don't have too much hair and my hair is quite light and thin. So I just do it once a month. Depends on your hair growth completely. I really need to do something with my mirror. It's probably even older than me. I don't. It looks so bad on camera. I have to get a new mirror. So I am also going to do my forehead today, and I really like the effect it gives. My skin is so smooth after shaving, and it does remain smooth. Like I said, it completely depends on your hair growth. If your hair growth is very fast and quick, then your hair will start regrowing in a couple of days, and you may not like it completely depends on your hair growth. If you have thin hair like me, then it's not even going to be scratchy, but if you have thicker hair anyway, so it is going to be scratchy a little bit, and a little sooner. So it completely depends on your hair growth. So it's not going to give you, if you have thin hair, it's not going to give you thick hair. That's not how it works. It's not scientific. But if you have thicker hair, yeah, it is going to be really scratchy. So be careful. And yes, you also have to be very, very careful around your eyebrows. You don't want to cut your eyebrows because that's going to be a disaster. So be very, very careful when you do your forehead and around the eyebrow area. You do not want to cut your eyebrows off. It is going to be a huge disaster. So I guess I'm almost done. I think this is the step which takes the most time, and it's like shaving, so yeah, you have to be a little careful. So it takes a lot of time. And then I'm going back around the areas I want to clean a little bit more. I think I'm almost done. So I'll just wash my face now. Make sure you wash your face completely, and one important thing is to not apply any makeup the day you have shaved. Try to keep your skin without makeup, at least on the day you have shaved. This is the face wash which I used. It's called Aha Glow. I've been using it for quite some time now. So a good thing to do after you have shaved is to apply a nice toner. Make sure you don't use anything with alcohol because it's going to burn. So use something without alcohol. I use the Kiehl's one. I've been using it for many months now. So that is alcohol free, and it has a very creamy texture. So it's also very, very hydrating. So apply a nice toner to your skin. So it's going to soothe and calm everything. So I usually use this toner also to clean if there's any excess kajal or anything left on my eyes, and lipstick, whatever, just after I have applied it completely on my skin. So this is one new product which I have started using. It's called I-Brite. I'm going to leave a link of this in the description box. I bought this from Nykaa. So it has this nice ball sort of thing to apply the product, and it claims to improve the dark circles or darkness around your eyes. So I've been using this for a week now. It's not been too long, so I don't know how long it's actually going to take to start showing any improvement, but I'm just applying it. And I have also started using these two serums. So one is the MCaffeine, or I don't know if it's McCaffeine, the green tea serum, and there's this vitamin C serum which I have also started using. So the vitamin C is something which I'm using on the weekdays before I apply makeup or before I step outside, and the green tea one, because I have some small blemishes. I had some pimples last month, so I have some tiny blemishes. So I thought of starting as in using this green tea serum, and I kind of like it. It's really nice, and it's I'm actually experiencing a slight glow because of the vitamin C serum which I've started using, and that's the purpose of using vitamin C anyway. But on weekends I usually apply this green tea serum because I want to treat the blemishes that I have. So I actually so far like both of them. They're giving me a nice effect on my skin. My skin is very smooth, it's glowing, it's really nice. I am actually enjoying using both of them. And then I have also started using this Kiehl's eye treatment. It is their avocado cream, I guess. It has this nice green tint to it. So I usually apply that gel, that I-Brite gel, and then I top it off with an eye cream. So this is a new eye cream which I've started using, and I've read so many good reviews about this product, so I really wanted to try it. It is available on Nykaa, and I think this is the smaller tub. It also has a bigger tub, but which is not available on Nykaa, but this one is for 2,300, I guess. Yeah, but it's going to last you really long, really long, because it's a very thick cream and you don't need a lot of this product, and it's going to last you really long, I'm sure. And so far I actually like it, and because it has a nice green color to it, it immediately gives my under eyes a lighter effect, because I do have a lot of under eye darkness. So I hope it does what it claims. I have recently started using it, so I'm not sure whether it has done something to my okay. I'm so sorry, I was sitting for really long, so yeah, my back was hurting. Anyway, yeah, so after the eye cream, I'm really sorry. I should have edited this part out. And I'm now using the Cetaphil moisturizer. Cetaphil moisturizer. Okay, and after this, I'm going to apply a nice sunscreen. I always make sure I apply a sunscreen, no matter I'm indoor, outdoor. I always apply a sunscreen. And if you can see, I am actually patting the Cetaphil cream on my skin. I have stopped rubbing the creams on my face, because it's actually not good to really pull or apply so much pressure on your skin. So I have started pressing the product on my skin, and I noticed that this actually really has helped my skin absorb the product really well. Because what happens is, when you rub your skin with the product, half of the product, because of that rubbing, it's half of it is on your skin, half of it is on your hands, and it's really not a good thing to apply a lot of pressure on your skin. So my suggestion would be to do like I am pressing the product on my skin. Try to apply creams and serums this way, because it helps in absorbing the product, warming the product enough so it gets absorbed to your skin easily. And for the lips, I'm using this Laneige, Laneige or Laneige, I don't know, Laneige, I guess, lip mask. This is actually a lip sleeping mask, so but I use it also during the daytime, so it's completely okay to do that, and it's really hydrating. I like it. So now moving on to my hair, I had washed it today, and don't mind the gamcha which I'm using, but I always use a gamcha to towel dry my hair. I actually don't use a towel because it's really heavy on my head, and it takes a lot of time to dry your hair when you use a towel. That's just my opinion. So I usually use a gamcha and for leave-in conditioner, I've bought this new product, which is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz. I have not bought it. My brother got this from me. And a good alternative for this, which is available in India, is this Pamper's coconut oil formula leave-in conditioner, which is also paraben-free, sulfate-free. So I used to not use leave-in conditioners, but I really wanted to try this Briogeo product because it's really popular, and it's known to be sulfate-free, chemical-free, paraben-free, etc. So I insisted my brother gets it for me because it's not available in India, but you can definitely use the Pamper's leave-in conditioner because that's equally good, and they're both coconut smelling and amazing. So this step is optional. I do this scrunching step especially to retain my curls. If you have straight hair, you don't have to do this, but I usually do this step so I retain the curls. And so I'm going to take a little bit on my palms as well to settle the frizz on my crown area. because my hair is, if you have curly hair, you would know how frizzy it gets. So I just usually not apply anything on my scalp, even if it's a leave-in conditioner. I just keep it away from my scalp because you shouldn't. Even though it is paraben-free, chemical-free, it's still something that is going to be left on your scalp till you wash it next. So I avoid it. And then I'm going to apply this nice body butter by MCaffeine. It is, I think, their choco butter variant. And I'm going to evenly apply this on my arms, and I'll also apply a little bit on my legs, and then I will be done. It took me a long time to film this, which is why I did that stretch, a very ugly looking stretch, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that's all I do for my skin on weekends. I of course do apply face packs and all, but that's not every weekend. So I hope you all liked this video and it was helpful for you. I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.